Hey guys, it's me, Crazy Honda Chris here at Kuehl Honda in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And here behind me, I'm gonna have a 2023 Honda CR-V EX. Let's go take a look at it. All right, so here we are right outside the 2023 Honda CR-V EX, the entry level here now for the CR-V. I'm going to show you guys all the cool standard features and functions to save you time doing your research and before you go to your local Honda dealership to take out for a test drive, so you know exactly what it has for standard features and functions. Now, if you guys have any questions, drop them down below in the comments. I'll do my best to answer those questions from that point as I come across those. Then also check out my other videos. I have vehicle settings to set you up for success before you drive off the lot, so everything's set the way you want. Then I also have some tips and tricks too as well, and some Honda tutorial help to help you guys out. Now let's get going. All right, so here we go. We're gonna walk up here to the Maroni sticker as usual, guys. If you want to explore on your own, you're welcome to pause the video right here. Let's get in there and kind of explore a little bit together, all right? So you can see it's gonna be a 23 Honda CR-V EX right here. This particular one's an all-wheel drive. You can also get these in a two-wheel drive option if you want to. There's gonna be a price difference on those, okay, between all-wheel and two-wheel drive. Now, up on the top right-hand corner, it talks about your fuel economy. You got 27 for the city, 32 for the highway with a combined of 29. Down on the right-hand corner, it talks about your safety ratings. Not rated at the moment. As you guys can see, this is our very first EX model right here on the lot. So I'm really excited. As you guys can see, it's made in Ohio, US-made product. The price point right there, and then the list of standard features, which we're going to try to cover today for you guys. Let's make sure the phone will stay focused so you guys can read that as we go down. Now this one's gonna be a platinum white pearl. As you can see, there's a surplus charge for that particular color. I'm gonna throw some additional color options up there so you guys be in the know. Then also, if there's gonna be a surplus charge color for that particular color, all right? Now, it comes standard with 2 key fobs and remote start. To use that, you just have to hold this button down here for a few seconds. You'll see the light's gonna flash again here. It gives you a little wink to let you know, hey, I'm starting right up there. It is running. It runs in 10 millivolts and it heats and cools the vehicle right there for you guys, okay? To turn that off, all you have to do is right there, let the timer run out and it automatically shuts off for you. So pretty nice and easy. Now, we're gonna have all the Honda sensing features standard. I'm talking about your lane keep assist, adaptive cruise, your forward collision and road departure. You're gonna also get, for the first time for the CR-V's, traffic jam assist. It's gonna be right in there for you guys, all right? Now we have a 1.5 turbo, 4-cylinder right in there with a CVT. I'm gonna throw horsepower and torque up there so you guys will be in the know and what you guys are playing around with a little bit. Now after looking at that, you guys are turning indicators. As I hit the lock button, you can see it right up there for you. So that's pretty nice. And then you got the long and gated headlight. You got the little chrome action right up here on the front end. It's like a nice little eyebrow kind of going right in. Wraps around this massive new grille. It's not that bad when you get there and look at it in person. I know the photos and videos show it's huge. Just get out here and touch the car, guys. I think you guys are gonna love the CR-V, okay? Now, they definitely kind of elongated the front hood. Smash that down a little bit more too as well. Gives that a little more of an aggressive kind of look. All right. We're gonna step back here a little bit. We'll wrap around here along the side. You can see those 18-inch alloyed rims. Step back here for a side profile of the vehicle. I'm gonna throw some exterior measurements up there so you guys need to know. How does it compare to you guys' current vehicle? Is it gonna fit in the garage? Is it not? Let us know down below in the comments, okay? You guys' thoughts. Now, as you can see, we've got some chrome action around the windows. You got body colored handles, body colored side mirrors, and then rear tinted windows from right there, okay? Now, these mirrors are gonna be heated side mirrors. You have integrated turning indicators here on the inside, and they're gonna be a breakaway. So you can fold these in and out, okay? Pretty nice and easy. Now, as we talk about the side mirrors, what's standard for all CR-Vs now is gonna be the blind spot information system right here, as you guys can see that, okay? So as you're driving down the road on the car's unit blind spot, that's gonna light right up for you. The only time it beeps at you have the settings set on is when you have your turning indicator on while somebody's doing blind spot, then it's gonna beep at you too then from their point, okay? So that's gonna be nice. It doesn't beep every time someone's doing blind spot, it just gives you a light visual warning from that point. All right, so there's that. We're gonna fold this right back in here in place. We're gonna take a step back once again here a little more, wrap around towards the back side of the vehicle. You're gonna have your taillights here in the back, just nice, same concept as the CR-V. Yep, it's a Honda CR-V, okay? So a little bit of a different back here. You guys see that with the taillights, how the kind of the back bumper, everything kind of looks. You have a multi-angle rear camera. It's gonna be right in there. We're gonna show you that here in a second, okay? Opens right up, hydraulic lift gate. You got plenty of space in here for you guys. I'm going to throw some cargo measurements up there so you guys know what we're playing around with. Is there going to be enough room there for all of your family needs? Is it just for you from there? All right. Now, carpet mats come standard with the vehicle. As you can see, I have them right here for you guys. We'll go and see what's down under here. You got your spare tire, just in case you need that for additional tools too as well for this unforeseen event. This whole thing does adjust, so let's just move this here out of the way. This comes right up, folds right in there. So now it's a nice kind of a flat area. And then you got these nice little things here off to the side, so things won't be falling out underneath when you have them over here, okay? So that's kind of nice. We have little courtesy tie downs. You got 1, 2, 3, and number 4, of course, right here. A little hook here for a little bag, supplies. You got 12-volt plug-in, LED lights here in the back. Then you got some more little light action, and then you're gonna have a little hook too here as well. All right. Now let me fold these seats down so you can see how it looks. There we go. We get the seats folded down, as you guys can see from that point. Okay. Now, pretty nice and easy. You have a little hump here, but it's not a problem. Let's get here on the side view so you guys can see that. But the CR-V, I love how wide this door opens up. It opens up at a 90-degree angle. Anyone can get in and out of this vehicle. I don't have to worry about it, and plenty of headspace as they get in. All right, now as we kind of look at with the seats down, as you can see, it do have a little bit of hump. It's not too bad, and once you pass that point, it's nice, it's flat, so it's easy to put your camping gear and other supplies right up here from that point, okay? Now to bring these up, all you have to do, it's right there. You're gonna have a little button right here, lever, pull that, and then this seats do recline. Check that out. Let's get that one up right now. All right, so there we go. We got both seats now up, fully reclined, so you can see that, okay? Now as we kind of get right in here, you can see your car seat anchors. They're pretty nice and easy and exposed to get into, okay? We have cloth interior armrests right here in the middle, additional cup holders if you ever need it. It's gonna be a 60-40 split seats, as you guys just witnessed from that point. Before I get too much in there, let's throw some interior measurements up there so you guys will be in the know. How does it compare to you guys' current vehicle? And is there gonna be enough room for your pets, friends, cargo, whoever's brave enough to tag along with us, all right? So as we kind of get in here a little more, a little courtesy pocket, you have adjustable vents from that point. Third seat belts right up there if you ever need it. Dome lights right up here. The vehicle does not come standard with all season mats or my selfie stick right here. Just letting you guys know from there. Now as we get back over here, focus on the door a little bit. We kind of skipped that. You get a nice little trim work going on. You're gonna have leather armrests, yeah, power windows. There's some little additional cubby space down below, okay? Now your gas tank, if the car is unlocked, you simply just, whoop, there we go, push that right in. If the vehicle is locked, this locks too as well. So no one can get in and out of it, okay? As you guys can see, it's a capless gas tank, no longer a $2 cap to worry about replacing in the future. It's a simple slide and go, all right? There we go. All right, so we're gonna have the smart entry system with the vehicle too as well, guys. So let's say I got the key fob here, right? And then I just drop it right into the vehicle. I hit the lock button, shut the door. You cannot accidentally lock your keys in the car, as I just tried to do. It automatically unlocks. So that's pretty darn nice, okay? Now let's say you have your key fob with you though, all right? And I wanna get out of the car and I wanna lock everything up. You get these little ridges here on the door handle right there. So as I shut this, put my thumb down on it, it beeps at me, so I walk away with confidence knowing the vehicle's all locked up. Or you can have your walk away auto lock feature enabled to as well. So when you get 10 feet away from the car, no keys left in the car, boom, all the doors automatically locked from that point. Now the great thing about the smart entry, I don't have to take the key fob out of my pocket. I simply put my hand in the handle and there we go. I can customize, I want just this door to unlock or all doors to unlock. So that's pretty cool. My vehicle settings video, once I have that uploaded, check that out. It's gonna show you how to set up your vehicle for success, okay? Now as we open this right up, let's talk about a little bit on the driver's side door. You have leather armrests. Once again, you guys know about power windows. You got your power locks, you got your window lock button just in case anyone misbehaves. There are mirror selectors between left and right and the D-pad to adjust accordingly. Some additional cubby space down below, okay? Got a little trim work going on from that point. Now, little detail stuff I noticed right here, you got a little badges going on, CR-V, and guess what? That actually was back here. Oh, Unlock, please. On the back doors too as well. CRV, check that out. All right, but anyways, let's focus over here on the driver's side seat. You're gonna have your power seats. You got your forward, you got your back, you got your up, down, a little tilt tap on the front half right here, then down again, you got recline, then you lumbar support, okay? You got your pedals to get you to A to B from that point. Then you're gonna have your hood release right here. Let's pop that. Let's show you some common courtesy stuff now. Here we are right underneath the hood. As you guys are gonna notice, it's a lot more space in here compared to the 5th generation, all right? It's more room. You have the same engine. We were talking about horsepower, torque, engine, stuff like that. But let's do a little common courtesy to give you guys a little visual how much room is in here. It's for those that like to work on their own car, okay? Now, for those that don't have the same amount of skills you guys may have, for example, like myself, I just know the common courtesy stuff that I'll deal myself and I only have time for, okay? For example, battery connection. Here it is, just in case I gotta jump a vehicle or replace that battery. It's right there. Brake fluid right there too as well. The fuse box. As we kind of come right over here, you got your dipstick, nice bright orange. Oil caps right up here. Your coolant. And then windshield washer fluid, all right? For those more advanced questions, contact your local Honda dealerships service center. I'm sure they'd be glad to answer a lot of you guys' questions from right there. Now let's jump right back up front. All right, so as we're getting here in front, just make sure you have the key fob with you in your purse, your jacket, your pocket. Simply put your foot down on the brake. You'll see the little button kind of lights right up over here. Hit it and start it up, okay? Now your steering wheel release is gonna be right here off to the side, left-hand side. It's telescope, so it goes in, out, up, and down, adjust as you guys see fit. Oh, there you go, got it locked right in. All right, so let's talk about a little bit about the buttons over here on the left-hand side. You get your vehicle stability assist right there, okay? So if you ever want to turn that off, you can. I know I promised to talk a little bit about the side mirror. Here it is, look at that. As you're just getting out here driving, getting things set up, that just opens that up so much more, covers your blind spot. And here's that wider view that you get on your windshield. How they thin that pillar out, right down over here, square that windshield off. So much more space to see out. Excuse me. All right, let's kind of shift focus right over here on the steering wheel for you guys. Here it is. Horn and all that. You have all of your safety features over here on the right-hand side, all right? So your cruise control, you can see it's gonna be this button right there. Now with your cruise control, as you select that, you have a button that comes on right there. So you have your adaptive cruise control from right here. So now you guys can see you have your adaptive cruise control option available right there for you guys, okay? You can use it. So let's say, for example, you don't want adaptive cruise control. All you have to do is click and hold this button down here for a few seconds. There you go. It shifts focus right there. You can see it's normal cruise control. The way you can tell the difference is by the photo right over here for you. It's this little speedometer with the arrow right there. I'm going to click and hold that button down again. Now you're going to have the same thing but with the car in front of you. So that's the difference between cruise and adaptive cruise. All right. So now as we turn that back on to adaptive cruise, as you can see, as I'm selecting this button right here, I'm going to keep selecting as we kind of get right back up here. You're selecting the distance between you and the car in front of you. So every time you have your cruise control on, less lines means closer, more lines means further away. As for the distance between the car in front of you, we're going 45 miles an hour. The car in front of you is going 40, for example. It finds that car, it beeps at you, it slows you down, maintain that distance between you and the car in front of you. Once they get out of the way, guess what? You'll resume back to whatever your cruise control was set at, all right? So that's your adaptive cruise. This is going to be for your lane keep assist and lane keep assist, and then traffic jam assist right here. This little button, this is going to keep you in the center of your road. So when you guys out there test driving it, you'll see the difference between green lines up there and the white lines up there between your lane keep assist and adaptive cruise. Sorry, misspoke again. Lane keep assist and traffic jam assist. Sorry, I have someone playing around in the background here. All right, so anyways, now the whole point of your lane keep assist is when you go out of your lane a little bit, it's going to beep at you. You turn that beep on or off, then it brings you back and recenters you to keep you in the center of your lanes, all right, from that point. So now that's all of your Honda Sensing pretty much for your cruise controls. It's going to be this, set, adjust the speeds. So you set it. Right now we're not driving, so you can't set it. You're going to go up and down to adjust your speeds, then cancel from that point. Honda sensing. Right over here, you got some additional buttons. You got a little voice command, so call Crazy Honda Chris. You get your Siri too as well if you want to control that. And then you're going to have some more of the other controls for like volume, source, and between your radio stations. Now you're going to have this little button here for your home. We're going to dive right into that here in a moment. So hang tight. We're going to talk about this driver's interface. Now as we're kind of looking around here, you got your adjustable and then wipers, rear wipers right here too as well. We'll shift right over here, turning indicators with auto lights. Right there. Now, on your driver's interface, on the left-hand side, I'm going to use this little wheel, and then I'm going to go up and down the scroll, then push into select. All right. So first thing is going to pop up, you got fuel and range. You can see with your current gas tank, you can go 403 right now. That's what it's showing. You have a little graph down there between 0 and 90. It does shows you a lifetime feed, what you're getting for fuel economy at that time. All right. Now, as I'm scrolling the mouse, you can see it's going between trip A and trip B. You have to simply hold that down if you want to reset those. You got your speed and time. Driver's attention. The car knows the difference between you, you know, not driving so well, you need to pull over and take a break, and when the vehicle is getting blown around because of the wind and all that. So simply, when you need to pull over and take a break, the car is going to warn you from that point. And it's like a video game too as well. It gives you a little grade score. All right. All-wheel drive torque shows you where all your all-wheel drive's going to. Seat belts. Who's sitting in the seat without their buckle on? Guilty, as you can see right here. Maintenance. All right, so here we go. So you got your safety supports. As you go through this, you can see a road departure. You turn that on or off. Your blind spot information system. If you want to turn that off, you can. Your forward collision. Right there. So you have those three options to quickly turn on or off. We'll keep them on. Brightness. You can adjust the brightness of your driver's interface. Then you get your settings. This is where you're going to go to customize all of your vehicle settings and safety features, stuff like that. It's going to be right in here, okay? All right, so now that's everything from that point as we're done getting distracted with people walking around the vehicle. Let's talk a little bit about your driver's interface system here quick, okay? So you got your speedometer right here, digital, then you got your analog right there. You guys can see that. Gas tank's gonna be down below right there. It's a full tank right now, as you guys can see. It's 70 degrees outside. We're a normal drive with 3 miles right now, okay? There's no temperature gauge. There's gonna be a light that comes on if the engine's overheated or too cold, stuff like that. It will display it right up there for you folks, all right? Now, as you guys are driving, doing your city driving, highway, whatever is going on, you will have a fuel efficiency backlight. It's gonna be a green bar that's gonna appear when you are being fuel efficient, and when you're not, it's just gonna go away, all right? All right, so now we're gonna come over to the touchscreen. Oh, almost forgot. Let's get back over. You're gonna have your traffic sign recognition system, also standard for all CRVs. So that's gonna be great. So as you're driving down the road right now and it finds a speed limit sign, you know, it's gonna display it right down here as a reminder, hey, here's your speed limit sign. It's 25 miles an hour. So that's gonna be pretty nice and awesome too as well. Now let's actually get over here to the touchscreen here for you folks, okay? You got your on and off button right here for the volume. So you can turn that up, turn it down, turn it on and off. They got a little tuner right here so you can find your radio stations. So it's gonna be pretty nice. If you find one that you like, it's gonna be easy. You just click and hold it, and then it's gonna do a little beep. There you'll beep, and it's saved, all right? Now to navigate through your radio, you have a radio button right here, okay? As you select that, you're gonna have AM and FM options from there. Now you have your media right over here. You got your USB, because you don't have a CD player. Just download your stuff onto your flash drive. Then it's gonna be a plug and play. As you guys see, the USBs are down here, okay? Now, then your Bluetooth. Just play stuff off your phone too as well. So you got some options. Now we're also gonna have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is gonna be a plug and play right here for the EX model. If you guys want wireless, you have to move up to the EXL, okay? Check out my video. I go in depth about the EXL trim. Those are the two you're gonna have for conventional gas CRVs, is EX is entry, then your EXL, all right? This is going to be a little back button. You can pair up multiple phones from right here too as well. This is your touchscreen. You have a menu button. You can adjust some settings within your touchscreen right over here. A lot of your stuff now is going to be right over here on your driver's interface for the EX model. Does nice little floating right up there. It's not too bad. We'll come down here a little bit, focus on the dashboard. You guys can see we have a nice honeycomb finish. It's all nice little black finish. There's no wood grain going on. Nice black trim going on, continue throughout the vehicle. All right, nice little texture going. Vents, let's find these bad boys so you guys know where to adjust those at. Right here on the driver's side, I got one. I can open and close it. It's closed, now it's open. Nice little soft leather touch. We'll come right over here. You got another one that you can adjust from there, and then right down there. All right, so pretty nice and easy. You have a nice little floating button here for your hazard lights if you ever need these bad boys. There they are. Heated seats. You got 3-tier heated seats. As I hit that button there, it also displays it right up on the touchscreen. All right, so let's hit the passengers. There we go. Passengers is up. So it's on. You can see it. You got low, medium, and high. 3-tier. There we go. Now your dual climate control. All right, now everything's synced up. Passenger got theirs. I got mine. I can sync it. I have all the power. I got the fan speed. These buttons are awesome to kind of do a nice little click with nice satisfaction going on there. And it displays right up there too as well. All right. Now I got my mode button right here. So I select the different modes. You can see it all displays up there. So as you're driving down, you don't have to look all the way down here. All right, so there's your different modes. You got air circulation, keep the air inside air circulating. You got front defroster, rear defroster with heated side mirrors. Then you got your AC on and off. All right, now we'll come down here. You have a couple USBs. You have a 12-volt plug-in, then a massive tray where you can put our phones, other things you may need to sit there, your wallet, plenty of space. All right, now we'll come right down here to your shifter. You got those little lights. You can see which one you're going to be plugged into. We're at park right now. You got a reverse, neutral, drive. You have an S mode, what people also call a sport, but S mode is going to change your gear ratio a little bit for a little more fun performance driving. And then you have your low gear drive too as well for the steep hills and mountains. Now you have a couple drives right here. These are your drive modes. Now as I hit this button, you're going to right up there on the driver's interface. Let's focus right there. You have an Econ mode. Econ, you can see it in Econ right here in the center. Econ's going to make you more fuel efficient, most effective for your highway driving. That's the bread and butter right there, okay? Because you're cruising, all right? It's going to give you better fuel economy there. You may see anywhere from 2 to 4 more miles to a gallon, depending on how aggressive you're driving. Now, keep in mind, those really hot summer days, you have to choose. You want to be fuel efficient or comfortable because it affects the power of the AC and your acceleration, all right? Now, as you select the other one, snow mode right here, very first time ever for the Honda CR-V to have snow mode. It's going to change how the car is going to perform to optimize your handling in the snow environment. You will always have a reminder which one you're in between these modes. All right, so I simply just click it again, and then there we go. Now I'm in normal mode. All right, so those are your different modes. Idle stop is going to be standard. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about idle stop. If you don't like it, there's a button right here to turn it off. Okay, and you can see it right down below. It has an A and off, so idle stop is off. So for those that are not familiar with idle stop is for when you go to a place and you stop, and it's idle stop, and it shuts off your engine, so you're not consuming fuel or emitting emissions out while you're staying idle. Whole point of that is to make you more fuel efficient and not have so much emissions out. Okay. And now we're going to have your hill descent control. As you select this button, you can see it's on. It displays it right up there for you. So when you go down steep hills, we won't be doing that here in Iowa or mountain stuff like that. But for those who are going to be traveling or have that around your guys' area, this is going to be great. You know exactly what this is going to be used for. It's going to maintain your vehicle between 2 to 12 miles an hour as you're going down that hill from there safely, all right, or that mountain. I'll hit it again, and it shuts it right off. Now this could be electrical parking brake. I simply just pull that right up. You can see it's on from there because the red light then also has a brake right up there for you. To release that, you put your foot down on the brake and push that right in. Now it's off. You have your whole brake too as well. It's going to be great when you have that on, seatbelt on with the stop and go traffic. So every time you get to a complete stop, it holds the brake down until you apply into the gas, then it releases that brake pedal there for you guys. All right. Now let's get back here towards the shifter. As you put it into reverse, your multi-angle camera automatically displays. You can see these touch buttons right here. They're going to show you how the camera is going to act. Okay, so you have a nice 180 view, catches more of your blind spot, more of a right behind you view. Let's get this AC going on again. It's getting hot in here. All right, more right behind you view than a straight down shot from your rear bumper view. Now we're going to have your cross-traffic monitoring system too as well. So with your cross-traffic monitoring system, every time you get your vehicle into reverse, a car is coming from the side, it's going to beep at you to alert you and point out what direction that car is coming from. All right. Now as you turn your wheels, guess what? Your guidelines also turn colors to let you know, hey, you're not in line straight. This is the direction you're going. We'll put it back in park. You have a couple cup holders right over here. Nice little tray area. A leather armrest. We'll pop that right open here so you can see some stuff that's going on down here. Pretty much nothing. Just a big storage area. All right? Just a big storage area. Right over here, glove box. It is going to be a lockable glove box. There we go. Throw whatever you want in there. You're going to forget about it. It goes into a whole new dimension, it feels like, because you don't check it every day. Little lights. Place for the sunglasses. Lights right over here again. You got your mirror. You're going to have your lights right up here, map lights. Nice bright, on and off. Put it in the center, so now every time I open the door, those lights will come on. You have your one-touch for your power moon roof. Right there. All right, you guys want to check out the EXL? It's going to have leather. It's going to be the highest conventional one. Check out my video for that. I'll put it down below in the description too as well. And see you guys here soon. Guys, it's me again, Crazy Honda Chris. Thanks again for watching the video. Sorry for the little craziness that's going on, but hopefully answer a lot of you guys' questions, all right? If not, drop them down below in the comments. Then also, if you find this video helpful, I do put a lot of time into these. I would really appreciate if you guys hit the like, consider subscribing to stay tuned on my new videos too as well, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.